turn your mic on.
I got mine on.
Okay, let's see if anybody is hopping on. Don't have, okay, we've got, okay, so we are live. We're a couple minutes late. Sorry about that, but Chris and I are here again today with our second day of Christmas in July. Chris has her t-shirt on again, and you will see mine in a little bit. But we are making this fun folio today using the holiday wishes from 49 and Market. And again, a lot of this stuff is on sale. And we do want to say that whatever is in stock is what we have. We are not reordering this, so if you think you want any of this, please jump on, call us, send in an order, because we will not be reordering this, because the new 49 and Market Christmas Spectacular will be here, we think, next week. Along with the Sunburst from 49 and Market. So we are making room for all the new stuff. Echo Park is coming with new Halloween, fall, Christmas too. So whatever is in stock is what's on sale. We will not be reordering this. So we will take a spin out to the racks.
Okay. You want me to hold the...
We will show them what
I'll
we
show you
still
Diane's
have
cute
in
Marion
stock.
Bright t-shirt.
And Penny, back by my computer is the project that I did yesterday. So we have the tags left. We have a couple of the card kits left. We have a few of the ephemera pack, and this ephemera pack is awesome.
It's wonderful.
Yeah, and I think I'll take one back and we will dump.
Oh, good.
We will have Tuesday dump day with these two because they are really good. Thank you. Oh, we do have more card kits down here.
And there's a few of the 6x8s.
Yep, we got the 6x8, the elements, the laser elements, and then the 12x12. And they're collection packs. And
those
they
are
are all
gorgeous.
40% off. So let's go over here. And I think it's basically the same stuff over here, the 49 and Market.
Yep.
We have not, I don't know, we have not put any of this other stuff on sale yet, to my knowledge. But we will get this in the special category. It's Christmas in July sale, I think, is the name of the category. So we only have a couple of the individual papers left. We have Beacon of Light and Wreath of Hope, Holiday Wishes.
Okay, what's that one up above the wreath?
That's the same one.
That's the same one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So we just have a few individual sheets left. So if you're thinking you want some of this, we have plenty of collection packs, and I did use some of the paper out of the collection packs for what I am doing.
And I think that only ends up being like $7.49.
Yeah,
maybe?
it's pretty reasonable
Yeah.
at 40% off. So
Definitely.
that's what we have left.
I noticed a lot of people yesterday were buying 2 packs of that ephemera. It's so awesome.
Oh, yeah, and we will dump that. Yesterday I showed how to make the paper tablet folio out of the Vicky Boutin, and we are pretty much wiped out of the Vicky Boutin.
Yes, we are.
Paper, and we will not be reordering it. But you can use any paper collection. This just happened to be one that I had picked up and liked to make a planner. But again, we have the kits available and the instructions to make this folio.
And remember,
And
if you
it's
buy
really
the
fun.
kit, you don't need to buy the instructions again. I've noticed some of the web orders have had both on it.
Yeah.
So
the kit, and we probably need
comes with
one of the kits. The kit comes with the instructions, a tablet, magnets,
2 pieces of the
Will you
heavy
get one of
cardstock.
these kits? I think they're on the shelf there. And I apologize I didn't show that kit yesterday, but we do have the kits available. Thank you.
There's Penny in her Christmas
Yep.
Disney shirt. Cute.
So it has the tablet in, the instructions, and the magnets, and these are $5.99. So once you get the instructions, we do have the tablets for sale too, individually. So, we have made them out of lots and lots of different collections.
Yes.
Becky made them out of the Dare to be Artsy groovy
They were
paper,
so
and they
cute.
were really cute.
Yep.
She was giving them as gifts. So this would be an awesome Christmas little table gift.
Yes, it would.
Your friends are getting together. This would be a fun little project to make.
Well,
So,
and if you love the Vicky Bouton, hop on and look at the new Vicky Bouton. that
yes,
just
we
came
do
in.
have the new Vicky Bouton that is already in stock. So
This is so darn cute.
before we start, we will do some...
Are we going to dump that?
We are going to dump it. I wish I had
A tray?
to dump it in.
Do we have a tray up front?
Okay.
We're going to get a lot of use out of that bell this
Yeah,
morning.
we are. You know, I always think I'm prepared. Will you get me one of those white
porcelain
porcelain
that are up
trays.
front, if we have them.
So this is the Holiday Wishes tag set, and it has 18 tags with the string.
And the back you can make
Yes.
a card of after
Yeah.
your
Perfect.
use your
And I
tags.
think there's
Oh my
even-
goodness, yep.
Use the back side too. So these are just some of the tags that are any tray that are in here, and they're just so much fun. And you will see how I think I used maybe this tag, and I'm not sure, maybe one of these tags too. So
Oh
they're
yeah,
just,
use that up front
yep,
and stamped on it.
Yep. And I cut it off.
Okay.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
Oh, I think you ripped it a little bit.
Yeah.
You
I
grunged it.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's the tag.
I would have never thought.
I have the inside of the canvas.
How about one
About
of the
one of the Tim Holtz. Okay, so
I would have never
that's-
thought of stamping that tag
Oh yeah.
and putting it on front of that. That's
Yeah.
adorable.
Thank you. Okay, so that's the tag set, and now the
Put that in my
ephemera.
pile, would you? No.
Right next to my pile.
So the ephemera pack has,
That's
has
yes.
that. And it has lots of fun big pieces, plus all the little pieces. So I love
Yes.
things like this, and the notebook pieces, and it's got tickets. You'll see how I use some of the frames. Lots of words. Lots and lots of words. You'll see I used this on the front.
Oh,
I
yeah.
just tore that off. So again, I love that green
It's
one.
gorgeous.
It just has lots and lots of fun product, and I don't know how many. There's 63 pieces in here. There's tags, there's frames, there's fun die cuts, there's words. So again, it's well worth the money.
Oh,
and
definitely.
at 40% off, you probably need two.
Well, I mean, to start with, it was only $7.99.
Yeah. So 40% off makes these really, really reasonable.
Yeah, that's really.
So that
bargain.
is the ephemera.
And the tags
And
to
the
start with were $5.99.
So that's our dump for today.
And I'm going to grab a chair and sit
Okay.
down.
So we'll just kind of quickly go over this. I want to say that I can't tell you who I got this video from, but it was one of the ladies that I follow on YouTube. And I always write it down, but it is not in my notes, so I can't even begin to tell you where I got this idea from. But it just looked like a really fun and easy project, and there is no kits, there are no instructions. We will take pictures, and Janet will put them on the blog of all the dimensions for it. And before anybody asks about this picture and where it came from, this is on my Christmas tree. This is a picture. There are two very vintage playing cards. They're the size of a deck of playing cards.
Okay.
I got a 2.5 and a 2.4 that I picked up at some vintage sale, and I hang them on my tree with little black clothespins.
Those are
so
adorable.
That's where that picture came from.
Okay.
It's not in any ephemera pack or anything or on any paper. That is an actual picture.
Wow.
And then we'll just kind of open it, and then we'll open it again. And then this flips up, and then this flips up to make a pocket. And I did change it a little from the original video that I did. So we will just kind of play along here. I will actually do some scoring and stuff, but
that is just adorable.
That is what our end project will be. Now, magnets drive me crazy because I always forget to put them in, and sometimes you don't know that you want to put magnets in until after the fact, which the closure that they had on here was different. It was a tie.
Okay.
And I didn't want a tie because it messes up your front.
Sure.
So I went back and I put magnets. So these little things are in the laser bits. There's all kinds, and I can open this.
No.
There's all kinds of things in here that you can use.
And you get 4 sheets in there. Wow.
Oh my God, you just get so many. Plus you get that.
Oh, wow.
That.
Okay.
So this is like ephemera, but you just have to punch them out, but they really punch out quite easy.
I think they come out really clean.
Yes.
For sure.
And you will see that I used the postage stamps stickers that we don't have in stock anymore, but there are stamps
easily use that
here.
instead. Just put a little ink on them and
or use one of the borders or whatever for here. So
perfect idea.
this is what is in the element sheets, and there is a lot.
Yeah, there are.
So what we don't have in stock, you can just use some of the other ephemera or what's on the element sheet here.
Well, and need to remember it doesn't have to be exactly like Diane's. You get to add your own little personality to it. So,
yep. So I made a prototype, and a customer and I were talking one day, and I make a prototype of several things, especially a folio that I think I'm going to want to make again. So this will go into my stash, and I will then always have it. I will have the dimensions, the scoring, where to score it, and how to put it together. I don't have instructions, but you really don't need instructions if you just have the dimensions.
That's a great idea.
Yeah. So I always make a prototype, and I just made it out of craft cardstock, and then just some scrap white paper is what I did. So we will start with an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper.
Okay.
And
it doesn't have to, it can be 80 pound.
Yes. Or you can use
100
that 100-pound white that we had. I just wanted it to be craft. And it actually is, once you put the 49 and market paper on it, which is a heavy paper anyway, it will be just fine.
Okay.
Yeah. If you use a thinner paper, you might want to use the 100-pound just for your base. But
so if your decorative paper's thinner.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're going to get out the scoring board.
And Diane likes the EK Tools scoring board.
And the other one is the cutter
something.
Is the other scoring board that we have. So I'm going to do this upside down. So we're going to score at 5.5. And 5 3/4.
And all of these dimensions are going to be on the blog afterwards. So you don't have to worry about writing them down now if you don't want.
Janet, we will take pictures of all of this. So there is your cover. And I just rounded the corners. You don't have to round the corners, but you can if you want to. I like the look of that.
Yeah.
Rounded corner. So then let's see, we're going to start with this piece here, and that is 5 by 8 1/4.
Okay.
So we're just going to lay that here for now because we have to do some tucks in. So this flip here is the 4 1/4.
4.5.
4.5. Sorry, trying to read this. 4.5 by 8.5. And then we're going to. I didn't put the score down for that.
Looks like a 1/2 inch.
Yep, we're going to score all of this at a 1/2 inch. I'm going to need a scissors. Okay, so it's going to go like this. I need a scissors, please. So we're going to score this will be a decorative sheet, and it will be this one right here.
Okay.
Thank you. So kind of score that back and forth. And what I did is I clipped the corners like this. So this is going to be your fold.
Okay. It just cleans the edges.
It does.
You can see how nicely it fits in there and doesn't overlap then.
Okay, so this piece, and we'll just use, when I put this actual together, I use score tape and my liquid glue, but for this purpose, we're just going to use liquid glue.
So you put your score tape on, and then you put a little row of liquid glue on it so you can move it.
And then just line that up. I think it'll be easy.
And sometimes it has to sit a minute just to get a...
Yeah.
And you're doing it upside down.
I am doing it upside down and far away from me. Okay, so that is your first flip. So that will flip like that.
Very cool.
Yeah. So that's pretty easy. Okay, then we have to put this flip on, this one, because that goes underneath. So that is this one, the 5 by 8, and we're going to score it at a 1/2 inch and 3/4 inch along the top.
Oh, okay. So we're going to turn it the long way.
Yep, we're going to turn it the long way and do it at the top. Okay, 1/2 inch and 3/4. So we're kind of making this dimensional so it will hold a lot of pictures or whatever you want to put in it. If you just do this flat, then you don't have a gusset to work with to add some dimension to your... so this is going to go, cut your, and then just put a little, I would again use score tape, but for this purpose we are just using and I
Go ahead and
cannot
turn
do
that.
this
Yeah.
upside down.
No, I wouldn't be able to either.
Okay, can't see that well. And I left some of my background paper showing. I like that look. We're around the edge.
Oh, okay.
And you can see
Yep,
here,
you left some
I
of
left
the
some of the brown
Yep.
showing. And I did, my back piece here is red.
Okay.
Okay, so now we have this flap on.
Okay.
And now we are ready to glue the background paper on.
Okay. Well, thank you. Did she ask you the Elizabeth Craft question? Oh. Apparently there's been an Elizabeth Craft question that a couple times, and
We're sorry.
We're sorry.
It's hard to keep up with questions.
yes, I apologize for that. If you ask it again, I'll
You can
just
go back. Do you know how to go back?
Can I just use my finger? Or am I
Yeah.
going to mess things up? Okay, let's see. I would call it store.
Okay, while Chris is trying to find your questions. So this is our background sheet right here. So it is the red sheet on here. So as soon as you get all of your flips done, then you can put your background sheet on. So that flips. So then your next flip we're going to do is the 6 by 4.5, and we're going to score that at a 1/2 inch.
Yeah, it's not coming up.
Okay, if
Whoever had the Elizabeth Craft question,
Yeah.
call the store, and we'll be able to help you that way. I apologize not being able to find it back.
okay, so this flap here is the flap
Okay.
that covers the pocket.
Okay.
And we did not make any gusset on this one, so we're just going to add that flap there. And you just score it at a 1/2 inch.
And you put that on after your background paper's been
Yes,
put on,
your
correct?
background paper on, and then just kind of center this. So now you have your 2 flaps.
Okay.
So here's your first one, and here's your second one.
So cute.
So now the only thing we have left to do is to make the pocket. And I wanted the pocket to have some give to it, so
okay.
I made it so it's not flat. It's not going to be flat on your paper.
Okay.
So we're going to make a score line on 3 sides, 1/2 inch again, to give it some dimension. And I just turn it. So we're going to do it on the 2 sides and the bottom.
Okay.
Now, if your paper is directional, do it on the bottom.
And those are all 1/2 inch again.
Yep, those are 1/2 inch. And we'll make our little cuts here.
And on that, it's nice because you can kind of take off the corner completely, and it really folds it up nice.
Folds back. And you instantly have a pocket. So you can see I have taken and made fancy edges. And a lot of you know that I use the Elizabeth Craft edger dies that I love. And I think I used it on that one. And then I used it
Oh,
on
you sure
this
did.
one too. So it's just a fun way to decorate your edges, and it's very easy. This is $10.99. It's very inexpensive, and you get 4 dies.
Yeah.
So this is a fun die to have in your stash. So now on this one, you would put score tape on the 3 folded sides. And again, I'm just going to glue real quick. And this will make your pocket
Okay.
down here. And again, I just centered it. I did not make it as big as the hole because I want
Some of that pretty red to show.
show through, or whatever paper you are using. So there is our folio
Boy, that was quick.
put together.
So cute.
Yeah. This and then this and,
that
then
way.
this. So
Okay.
there is another prototype for this one. So I will kind of go through that one, and I'm going to show you how to make this paper clip. So on here I used some of the paper, and I used the paper.
They're probably gone then.
Oh, there's a whole bunch of them. There were a whole bunch on that.
Just on that end rack where.
And then they're in 2 spots. I don't know if they're over there or not. And I have one on the floor here too. I used the paper, some of the paper out of the 6x8.
Okay.
And then some of the paper out of the 12x12 because I wanted this paper here, and you will see how I used that. But I did have to piece this because it's a little. This is 8 inches, and my paper is 8.5. So what I did is I just cut off some of from my scraps, added that to the top, and then used the washi tape. We are out of the 49 and Market washi tape too that has this cool stuff in it. So you can use whatever washi tape. Did you not get any?
No. I had to give back all my paper yesterday, and
Chris bought stuff, and then she had to give it. This is one of the rub-ons. Again, we are out of the rub-ons, the main package of rub-ons, but you can use any of the ephemera to just put ephemera there. But this truck piece is out of the 6x8 pack. And then on the back of, no, I didn't use this. This one is out of the ephemera pack.
Oh, okay.
And then the frames are out of the ephemera pack too.
And so that little tag.
And the tag is out of the tags.
Yes. Yep.
And then the postage stamp is just off of the element sheet. So then I had this. I didn't want to add a ribbon to this. Sometimes we get into a rut and everything has a ribbon or twine or something. And I happen to have this in my stash using the loop pins. And everybody knows I love loop pins. And then I had this paper clip that I had made, and I will show you how to make that, and then just the Tim Holtz that everybody has in their stash. And we're waiting for the new Christmas and Halloween ideology to come out.
Boy.
So what you do is you just I took a big paper clip. Bigger ones work better than the smaller ones. It's just a plain old paper clip. This paper is, I don't know, probably 1 inch by 1.5 by 1. And I put a little score tape. All you do is fold it around. Do it this way. Fold it around.
Are you getting it? Sorry.
And fold it around.
Okay.
And I just put a little piece of score tape on the back of this, and it's that easy. There you go.
Oh, heck yeah.
Yeah. So there's your decorated score, or your paper clip.
That's cute.
Yeah, and you can do it with any paper. So it's just a fun little element that you can hook on button, how to make those fun little paper
That's
clips.
really cute.
Again, the picture is from my Christmas tree. I added, the words are from the ephemera pack.
Okay.
Oh, this stamp is from this set of dies.
Oh,
Or stamps,
Yep.
and I love this.
that is
set.
really cute.
It's that one. It's got.
Okay.
This is one from last year.
Oh, and I love all of the.
And it is called Darling Christmas, CMS 457.
Okay.
And it's got a lot of fun
Yeah, it does.
stamps on it. So that's the one. I use this a lot.
Perfect size for journaling. How much is that, Diane?
It is $29.99.
Thank you.
And another set of stamps that I use a lot is the Tiny Text Christmas. So there's Tiny Text Plain, there's Tiny Text Halloween, and Christmas.
Okay.
And these words are awesome.
Yeah, they are.
And I've even cut some of these words.
Okay.
You know, they come in strips, and
Yep.
I've cut some of them because I just need, like, I might just need a really fun set of stamps,
Okay.
too.
We are using the store cell phone for the
Sorry about
video, so
that.
I have to keep hanging up on whoever's calling, and I apologize.
Sorry about that.
But
yeah, if you're trying to call the cell phone,
it's going to be after the video
yeah.
before I can answer
You
it.
could show our regular phone number over there.
Alrighty.
That might help.
And the line might be busy, but just keep trying that one.
Yeah.
Otherwise, wait till after the video, and then the cell phone I'll be able to answer.
So I just used some of the green paper from the 6x8. Again, I pieced it. This is the washi tape from 49 Market. So if you were one of the lucky ones to get this, you might want to hoard it.
Yes,
because it is.
guard
it's
it.
really a fun washi tape. And I forgot to tell you, this folio I am using for pictures from all of my home decor, holiday decor.
Oh.
So I always take pictures every year, so the next year I kind of know what I did, so I don't have to recreate the wheel, so to speak. So that's what I'm going to use this folio for. And this is my mantle, and I left some open spots so I can put new pictures in there. And then I did add a magnet here and a magnet here, like I said earlier.
Which is a
You could probably
great idea.
You need to put it underneath this one and this paper here. But you know what? It doesn't matter if you have little ephemera pieces like this. It covered it up.
Yeah.
And just added some decoration to it anyway.
And you used the smaller magnet. On
I did
those.
use the smaller magnets,
Okay.
but I would recommend the larger ones.
Okay.
These are the larger basic gray ones, and you get 6 sets.
And those are the nice.
They
have
are.
a positive,
They're really
negative.
nice.
They already have adhesive on
On
it.
yesterday's folio, I used the bigger ones, and I did ink with gathered twigs and ice spruce for this collection. Ice spruce looks really good with this
yeah, it does.
collection. Okay, on to the next page. This is our first flap, and this die, if you happen to have it, is the Elizabeth Craft 1607 Planner Essentials number 5, and
Okay.
it is no longer available.
Oh.
I looked a couple weeks ago, and it has been discontinued.
Okay.
But any little die cut like this, that makes a little frame, you can just go to your stash. Again, some of the rub-ons, adding buttons, and then this strip of postage stamps you can use from the Elements. So that's our first page flip. This paper again is from the 6x8 pack.
Okay.
This is our first flap. These frames, which are really cool, are from the ephemera pack. And then this, believe, is from the Tiny Text.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're just so much fun. You can add all kinds of words. And I'll add more pictures and do stuff. And then this ephemera is just all from the ephemera pack. And I thought using that frame
Yes.
was kind of fun. And then you can see this, like, ticket had a 25 on it. So I took a red marker and circled the 25. So little things like that are really fun to do.
Definitely.
And then used the edger dies from Elizabeth Craft again.
Yep.
On the bottom of that one. So this lifts up, and this background is from the back of your 12 by 12 collection pack.
Oh.
So you have to fussy cut that out.
Okay.
But this one, it was really easy to fussy cut. But you can see that it has, like, the deco edge.
Yeah.
So I took my deco trimmer instead of fussy cutting it.
Oh, what a good idea.
I took my deco edge and cut around it.
Wow.
So if you happen to have a deco edge, I don't use it a lot, but when I do need it, I love it. It's one of those products that is just fun to have.
How much do those cost?
It is $39.99, and it's 8.5 inches.
But especially this time of year, I mean, it just adds so much
to
the little.
And it really mimics the old-fashioned pictures.
Oh, yeah, it does.
Years ago, you know, they all had that deco edge.
Is that what you did on the front for your photo?
This was already like that.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yes. I didn't have to. This was one of the die cuts out of the ephemera. So that was already done. This one was done, but I had to fussy cut it.
Yes, I know.
And I wasn't going to fussy cut all of that. So the trimmer worked really well. But I loved that big frame, and it just fit perfect.
Oh, it's perfect, yes.
And I put a picture of one of my trees. This is my snowman tree. And this is from the Element.
Okay.
It's a piece of lace. And then Dashing Through the Snow is from the Tiny Text.
Okay.
So it's just real easy to add little phrases here and there. And then the next one I made a pocket, a pocket with a flip on it. This paper is all out of the 6x8.
Okay.
This little tab here is one of the tags that I just took apart, and then I stamped on the back of it, and I stamped it with the Sizzix festive definitions. The stamp.
Okay.
I should have brought mine. That we can get. It's coming.
Okay.
And it should be here real soon. It's called the Festive Definitions from Sizzix.
Okay.
So there's lots of people in the book for it right now. If you're not in the book and you want to be in it, it's got like maybe 6 definitions, Santa, Mary, I don't know all the other ones, but it's going to be a good one because I will be using it a lot.
Yeah, and it was really popular when it came in, that's for sure.
Yeah. So again, I put a magnet. There's a magnet behind here, and there's a magnet underneath the die cut there. So. And then I just used a brad, the Tim Holtz brad, to put on the tag, and then I used one of the postage stamps and I popped that up.
Oh boy,
so that really makes a fun
it
closure.
Does. Yeah, the way it's popped out especially.
Yeah.
Those are only $4.99. You get
you get a ton.
Those 50 of them maybe?
In 3 different colors.
Yeah.
This frame is out of the ephemera pack, and
Okay.
it's really fun to add. That's a centerpiece that my good friend Bonnie had given me a couple years ago. So that red truck has a lot of special meaning for me. So that's why I did the red trucks on here. And then I made a pocket, and again, I just put some of my decorating pictures in there from years past so I can keep them all in there. And I can't do this one-handed. And used the Elizabeth Craft edgers again on the top of my pocket. And then up here, I just made a belly band, and I'll be able to stick some pictures up there too.
Okay. Oh, that's
for a
that's
way
a good
to
idea.
use the top. So that is that. So do we have any questions?
Well, I'll let you read that one. That's the one from the Elizabeth Craft.
The Elizabeth Craft class is next weekend. It's already been ordered, the paper, the dye, and the stamp.
Okay, so yes. Okay.
People, I've already had a call. So
Okay.
Yes. Okay, we will address this in a minute. Is there any questions about the folio? Again, we will put the dimensions on the blog. We'll put pictures. If you have any questions, please call. I know it was a quick run through this morning.
Yes, Donna, you did see Janine grab a 6x8 paper pack. Did you want the 12x12? If so, maybe you need to call her back. Can Diane review the magnet attachment and inking?
Okay, inking, I ink everything with a blending tool, and I used gathered twigs, and then I used a little ice spruce. Ice spruce looks really good with this collection, but my go-to brown is gathered twigs.
Okay, and do you prefer distressed over oxide, or?
I only use distress. I don't
Okay.
think I own one oxide.
Okay.
Maybe one. But you can tell here I used it on here, and then on the, so this piece here I tore,
Okay.
and you can see I inked it, and it came from the ephemera pack.
Yeah, I really like the way it looks. A little grunged up.
I did use it from the ephemera.
There it is.
There it is. So I just tore it a little, and makes that grungy edge, which I really like,
Okay.
and then just heavy
Ink.
heavy ink. Yeah. Let's see. Any other questions?
Something about the magnets.
Oh, the magnets. So I would, if I was to do this again, I would put the magnets under the green sheet here. So you want the magnets on the, and I kind of, okay, I marked them on here. So a magnet will go on this side, and then you will put a pattern paper over the top of this.
Okay.
So a magnet goes there, and then a magnet goes on this flap right there.
Okay.
Or you can put them, you can
sure.
put one
Yep.
at top and bottom if you want to, but I used the smaller magnets because that's all I had at my house when I was doing this, but I would recommend the larger one.
And
It'll
preferably
just-
under the pattern paper.
You put it under the pattern paper.
Yep.
Yep.
But in a pinch, if you forget,
But you
then
know what? It looks good that way.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yep, those magnets get me every single time. And again, sometimes you don't know you want a magnet until
Right.
after the fact.
Well, exactly.
So there are magnets there, and then there is a magnet right here. So there is a magnet under here, under
Okay.
this die cut, and then I disguised it under here, and I put this belly band over it. So I covered up this one and this
And
one.
that one.
Yep,
Perfect.
and you can hear it.
Yes, the best sound.
Okay. Again, when this paper is gone, it is gone. We are not reordering it because next week we will have the new 49 in market. So if you think you want some of this collection, please call or get your order in.
I think the 6x8s might be gone now.
We do have plenty of the 12 by 12, and you can definitely use the 12 by 12 paper for this. You just have to cut it down.
Yes.
And it's got a lot of the fun. It's got the truck paper on it, and
Oh yeah, you can do all sorts of
you can
things.
use whatever you have in your stash too. It just
yeah.
makes a really cute folio. And again, I'm going to use this for my decorating pictures, and I'll probably make a couple more because I have a lot of decorating pictures. So.
Dad has a gusset. This doesn't.
Oh, okay.
All right. So
Okay.
back to the question of the Elizabeth Craft.
On to the new Elizabeth Craft. For Elizabeth Crafts has a class coming up, and I think it's next Saturday. It's the Annette Green Summer Workshop, and I think as of yesterday we had one kit left. There's a paper pack in there, there's a die in there, and there is a stamp in there. And we just found out yesterday that we are going to be able to reorder those individually. And everybody must be busy out there, so I can't show it to you. But we just know that it is on order. If you want it, we will, and we'll show it tomorrow. I guess we can walk out there. We'll just walk out there.
But not the red journal,
But
correct?
not the red journal as of right now. So we do have one kit available, and this is the paper pack that will be available.
Okay.
And it's called New Horizons.
Very cute.
And then,
I think it's in the back of that.
okay, the stamp will be available, and it is called Quality Time. It is CS307.
Okay.
That will be available. And then this die will be available also, and this die is awesome.
Oh.
It is awesome. It is called Summer State of Mind 2039. And it's
Look
got
at
a
that.
page, it's just loaded. And
Yeah, it
these right here, this long one and this long one, cut slits so you can make slit pockets.
Oh,
to
my
put,
goodness.
Yeah, that's what I'm most excited about.
Oh.
So it's really fun. The banner, the directions, this is,
Okay.
and these are coming.
All right.
And they will probably be here. I ordered them yesterday. They might even be here Friday.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Friday or Monday, because they ship really fast. So if you think you want this set of the paper pack, the set of stamps, or the die,
Okay.
please.
Call the store and I'll
Please
put
call
your
the
name
store.
right underneath
Yes.
mine for that die.
Yes.
Because it's going in the book.
It's a really neat die.
Very cute.
So if you think you want to take Annette Green's class, you can order this online or just call the store. The class is $84.99. It will be 2 videos.
Oh, okay.
You will get instructions how to find it on Facebook, and then you can always go back.
Yes.
Because I'm not going to be able to watch it, and I'll have to go back and
Okay.
watch it.
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
You can go back after the fact.
Yep.
And
Yep.
Shall I come over and show them a little picture of?
Oh yeah, there
What
is.
it looks like?
There's kind of the inside. You do get a red album with it too that you cannot reorder, but as of right now, it's the vintage red, but it is included.
And
in
there's
this.
just, yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah.
Kind of a barn.
It's the only way to get that album right
Okay.
now is through this kit, and we do have one left. So,
All right.
Okay. I think we are done for the day. Do we have any other questions?
Well, probably, but
And
I
sorry,
apologize.
if you have a question, just give me a call. I'll be here at the store all day.
Yes. Can I purchase the kit? Yes, Laura, there's one left.
Yes,
You
there
can
is
do it online or you can call the store.
You probably should just call the store.
Yeah.
If you think you want it, it's going to be a really neat class. A lot of us employees are taking it. Annette is a designer for Elizabeth Craft and is just a really cool, neat lady, and the class will be awesome. You will
Yes.
learn a lot, I'm sure.
Oh, definitely. To use in other projects,
Yes,
too.
definitely. So signing off, again, tomorrow is Alicia. She will be
nice.
using some of the same paper I used today. So if you think you want it, again, it's 40% off. And when it's gone, it's gone.
All right.
So-
Sounds good.
And if you have any questions, just give us a call.
Yeah, give us a call. And
Yeah,
again,
sorry about not being able to
Sorry.
answer them.
bye, everyone.
Thank you.